When you see that your business is not working out, what is the first thing that you are going to modify? Is it the product or is it the marketing? Many entrepreneurs, especially the first-time entrepreneurs, make the mistake of modifying their product whenever there is an issue in their business. I have done it too in my early days when I was just starting my business journey. So this is where the rule of 20-80 comes. The rule says that almost 80% of the results comes from just 20% of the effort. So in business, among the all efforts that you're putting in your business, the 20%, the marketing portion, gives about 80% of your business results. Business results is sales. So if you want greater sales, you want to master the marketing portion. In my early days, when I was just starting my business journey, encountered with this problem that I was not getting any sales. But I thought it was the problem of my product. So I kept on improving my product, adding more features and everything I can think of. But I did not receive any sales. What is the issue? The issue was in marketing, particularly saying that nobody knew about the existence of this brand. That is what marketing does. It is through marketing that you improve the value of your product. Let's take an example. You are doing a shoe business, just a normal running shoe. But if you're just marketing and just listing all the qualities of this product, there is nothing differentiating you from others in the market. The thing that differentiates your brand from other brands in the market is brand positioning. What's that? Brand positioning just means that what your brand stands for. Is it adventure? Is it luxury? Is it affordability? That is the one thing that your customers care about. They look at your brand, and if your brand says affordability and they are looking for an affordable shoes, they will choose you. But if their customers are looking for a luxury shoes, they won't choose your shoe. But if you're not telling what your brand stands for, no customers will come because they don't know what you're standing for. Is it affordability? Is it luxury? How will they know? So to make them understand, we have to clearly specify this in our entire marketing messages. You can show them through telling stories. You can show the life of a normal person who is having a very little amount of monthly income and he is not buying shoes because everything is very pricey. Another person comes into the office, he is wearing a very fancy shoes and that shoes is yours. And he will ask, the first person will ask, where did you buy these shoes? How much it costed? And the second person will say, it is a very affordable shoes and says your brand name. So in this method, you can show where your brand is standing, what your brand stands for. You have to make it very clear to your customers to shine out in the market. Otherwise, others who are performing very well or communicating with the customers very well through their marketing messages, through their sales representatives, they will overcome your brand. So the only thing that differentiates a successful business with a weak business is this effectiveness of marketing. Consider the example of Nike. Are they saying that they are just selling the best shoes in the world? No. They are showing that they stand for motivation and achievement. So every person who feels the need for achievement and motivation, or they are going for a competition, they would obviously buy a Nike shoes, right? Because their brand stands for that. So your brand or any brand should stand for a particular reason, and anyone who resonates with the message you are trying to convey will purchase from you. So how will you understand how to convey your message? Take any stand, for example, a luxury, and research all the brands that are standing for luxury and understand how they are conveying their message and how they show the customers that they stand for luxury, and understand how they are creating their marketing messages accordingly. When you research a lot of businesses or a lot of brands that are running successful in your niche, you will understand how this works, or how the target audience that you have decided as your target audience is thinking, what they expect from you. When you select a target audience, you must understand in depth what they're expecting, and your product must match or even exceed what they are expecting from you. That is, if you have decided that your brand stands for adventure, then the features of your product must match with the expectations of the community you have selected. So conveying this message can be through the ads you are creating, through the calls you are giving your customers, or the messages, the WhatsApp messages, or the text messages you are giving your customers. And the most important place that you must be using is your website. Your website must also tell the whole story. For the example we have chosen, that is the shoes, you can organize a walking or a running competition or a marathon. The brand Decathlon often does this. They conduct marathons, and that is a very good method of promoting your brand. Likewise, whatever you choose, you must understand what the customers like the most and be present at everywhere they are present. If you are a sportswear brand and you are promoting your products in some beauty contest, will your customers be there? They might be, but not the majority. Likewise, understand where your customers are, and your marketing should be done at that place. If your focus is more on the product and increasing the features, but never understanding what the customers want, is the major problem that almost all entrepreneurs do at their first try. I have done it too. All these examples we took, like the shoes, is a product business that is a competitive one. But if you're a startup who is trying to bring a very innovative product into the market, before you even think about building your product, you have to start from marketing. Why? Because right now you just have a basic idea. You don't know who your target customer is. You don't know what the demands of the market are. First, you have to understand that, and then only you can work on your idea more. So you have to start from marketing and then build. If you are looking to start a startup because you have a brilliant idea in your mind, I have created a separate video explaining how you can sell before you build. You can check out the video here.